How deep does the rabbit hole go? Vsauce, liar, liar, pants on fire? Deconverted man here. So I made a video talking about this minefield episode where it appears that some shenanigans are going on. Let me just go ahead and, in this video, and recap from the start. I had recently tweeted about this episode to King Crocoduck, who's somebody I admire. I called him a friend in the first video, but I mean, it's just, he's a YouTuber that I am aware of, and I guess friend wouldn't be the right term to use. But at any rate, he had posted about the trolley problem, as he often does, and it made me think of this episode. I'm like, hey, have you seen this? This is really fun. You should check it out. And then I went to that episode on YouTube because, I was thinking about it, and I was even going to watch it again, and then I started reading the comments. And, in the comments, this person's like, yeah, by the way, in the episode, the lever, it goes down and it should be up, and that's really weird, and maybe that means this is all fake. And I'm like, uh-oh, that can't be good. It's time to investigate. So I clicked on the thing, and yep, lo and behold, there it is. Oh boy. Now I'm going to show you different pictures, screenshots, from the episode of Minefield. Which is, by the way, fair use to do so. I wish I could show you the actual video itself, but I can't download it, and comment on it using fair use because it won't let me download it. YouTube seems to have found a way to block this video from being downloaded. Interesting. But anyway, and a guy on YouTube that posts under my videos sometimes emailed me and directed me to this Reddit post. TheSchwiftyMoonman is responding to the topic at hand, which is whether or not Vsauce's minefield is legit. He's saying, no, it's not. I searched for this question exactly so I can tell people what I found. Then he links to screenshots. The same actor that appeared in The Greater Good Minefield Season 2, Episode 1 at 27:30 also appears in the TV show Nathan For You, Season 4, Episode 2 at 20:20. This dude seems suspicious and fake when I first watched Minefield, but seeing him also play a random citizen in another TV show proves it beyond a reasonable doubt. Well, that's not good. Here's some screenshots to go along with everything. These screenshots were provided by Sewer Tapes, the guy that emailed me about this Reddit post, and the other screenshots, I'm going to link to everything in the bottom. So here we go. So here's the guy from Minefield. Here's a screenshot of him. Thanks to Sewer Tapes for providing these screenshots. Here he is from the other show, Nathan For You. There he is again in Minefield. Yep, same guy. Now let's go back. Yep, that's him in Nathan For You. Yeah, that's him, all right. Yeah, but let's look again. Yep, that's him from Minefield. There he is. And let's look at him again from Nathan For You. Yep, that's him. That's the same guy. Wow, there's no doubting it's the same guy. I wonder if Michael Stevens will respond to this Reddit post. Whoa, he actually did. Wow, small world. Pretty likely those are the same person. So, yeah, I guess this guy responds to ads to do studies for cash pretty often. The ads are public, so even George Clooney could respond if he showed up. We'd probably run him and pay him. His mind is a human one, after all. But viewers might find it a bit strange and not believe that we didn't hire him. We recruit in LA, so there are a lot of actors, aspiring or otherwise, who respond. But most people have different careers. Okay, now let's walk through some screenshots from the Minefield Episode 1 of Season 2 called The Greater Good. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to see the time indexes, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and read to you the various time indexes here. So this is 27:03, and you can clearly see that the lever is in the up position, as it should be, because the train has not been switched from track 1 to track 2. Now, leaving it on track 1 will kill 5 people, in pretend, and switching it to track 2 will kill 1 person. So the question is, will he switch that lever down or not? If he's a paid actor, it doesn't really matter what he does it? Because the whole point of this show is to see what real people would do in a real situation. Maybe you should have vetted them to make sure they're actors, unless you knew that they were actors. Just saying. This is 2704, 1 second afterwards, and we can see that the lever is still up, as it should be. This is very good. Alright, great so far. Now I'm going to skip to 2714, because this is their control room where they're watching the person via remotes. They're hidden cameras that are in the trailer that the guy is in. And I want to go ahead and zoom in on this because we can see where the lever is at. Yeah, the lever is definitely still up. It's hard to tell, but it's definitely still up. I can see the little red bit at the very top of the little contraption there. So, lever's still up. Very good. Here's 2718, and we can see quite clearly that the lever is in the up position. Here is from 2720, and we can again see that the lever is in the upright position. 2722 is where everything goes wrong, because the lever somehow is now in the down position. Dun dun dun! Let me go ahead and zoom in on that for you. Oops, it looks like that lever is down. That lever is down, my friends. It's down! That's not good! Here we are at 2724. Lever is still down. Let's just go ahead and use a giant arrow to point at the fact that the lever is down. And I've made this a little bit bigger so that you can see that the arrow is down. Also, nice ad for Apple there. Here we are at 2725, and from the side of this contraption, you can see that the lever is down. It's kind of hard to see, so let me go ahead and zoom in here. Okay, so this is a still frame of that same time index, and the lever is down. I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can tell that it's down versus up. At 2657, we have the same angle, and you can see this mechanism, and you can see that the lever is up. So here are those two time indexes showing the mechanism, lever up and lever down. As you can see, there's that little bit at the bottom of the lever that isn't there in the first shot where the lever is up, but in the next shot the lever is down, and that little bit at the end of the handle there is evident. So the lever is definitely in a different position here. Let's go back to 2754 and note that the lever is still down. I want to zoom in just so that you can see that it's down. Yep, that's definitely down there. That's a down lever. And now at 2730, that lever is magically up again. It's not down, it's up. How interesting. Now, later in the episode, the man does flip the lever and pull it down, and then goes into kind of a panic mode, and Michael and the psychologist rush in and help him out. Now, since Michael Stevens was kind enough to respond on Reddit, and he is verified, so it's him, I asked if he would clarify this situation. I've already tweeted at him, at the Vsauce thing, so I would assume it would reach him, but this might be a better way to get a hold of him. I don't know of any other ways to get a hold of Vsauce. So if you do, maybe you can go ahead and email this video to him and see if he responds. Because there's some explaining to do there, Michael Stevens. The greater good would be to just tell us what the truth is. That you hired this guy, right? You or your producers. You knew that this was an actor. This is all staged going in. None of this was actually real people really experiencing this, but instead real actors pretending to really experience this. And maybe you have an explanation for why that is. And like I said, the chance that they might sue you or the chance that they might have real mental trauma might have been too high to risk doing it for real. In that case, why put that show out? I want to do this show, but I can't do it. So maybe I just don't do it. instead of lying to my audience. Now, Michael Stevens, maybe you have a different answer. Maybe I'm just all mistaken in this, and you have an explanation for it. Let's hear that explanation, Michael Stevens. Unless your pants are on fire. Because you're a liar.